Hello YouTube, welcome back to a YouTube video. Today we're making another reaction video to my favorite player of all time, which is Tim Duncan. A member of the Spurs, played power forward, which I think is the best power forward of all time and one of the best big men of all time. And probably, most likely, the best Spurs player of all time. I also believe he is a top 10 player of all time. So Tim Duncan out of Wake Forest, probably one of the only good NBA legends in the league that came out of Wake Forest, along with Chris Paul. He's a 15-time All-Star, a 3-time NBA champ. He is the 1997-98 Rookie of the Year, 2-time MVP, 15-time All-Defensive. He was really known for his defense. And the thing with him was he was called Mr. Fundamental, meaning the way he played, all fundamentals, was never flashy, played the game the right way. And that's a reason why I liked him, because that's kind of the player I was when I was growing up. I was never really a flashy player. I was just a big man, got rebounds, posted up, and played defense. So a main reason to why I started liking Tim Duncan was because, I'm not sure the age, but they played the Heat in the finals. And this is when they obviously beat the Heat in the finals. And I was not really a big fan of the Heat because they always pounded teams like LeBron James, Dwayne Wade. They were just a big superstar team, always killing teams. And I never heard of Tim Duncan. I was watching the finals. This is when I started getting into NBA basketball. Saw Tim Duncan, he did a floor slap. I'm thinking, all right, this dude's pretty cool. He's really into the game. He's an old dude, because I was only like 12 at the time when he was in the championship. It was him, Tony Parker, another old dude. Manu Ginobili, another old dude. Greg Popovich, the coach, old dude. And then they caught Kawhi Leonard, who I'd never heard of before, but he was a young dude right out of college, a great three-point shooter. So I was rooting for the Spurs the whole time. I really wanted them to win. They ended up winning, but Tim Duncan caught my attention. Played just like me. They call him the Mr. Fundamentals I learned about, and just the way he played exactly like me. That's why he's my favorite player of all. So now it's time to react to some highlights. I remember playing with him on 2K all the time. He was awesome. The way he posted up was amazing. But you'll see in this reaction video, the highlights, just what I mean when they call them fundamentals. Here's him in the finals. Look at that. A basic dunk. I remember I did a project him, 6th grade. He actually wanted to do swimming, but he had a fear of sharks. So he switched to basketball. And I usually tend to like the players who stick with the team throughout their whole career. Like I love Dirk, I love Kobe. With the NFL, I love players like Larry Fitzgerald, Troy Polamalu, players who stick to the team their whole career. And even at a old age, even at old age, he was still dominating. Didn't even really seem as he was aging, to be honest with you. Along like other big men, you'll notice when they get older, they're not like they used to be. Tim Duncan really never showed signs of that until really about his last season. His pump fake was insane. Didn't really get blocked much when he went up to the rim, I'll tell you that. Simple highlights though, but he got the job done. Averaged 19 points throughout his career. Like I said, probably top 10 player of all time, best power forward of all time, best Spurs player of all time. Yeah, once he backed you down, he's either getting an assist or scoring. Look at that. On KD and Russell Westbrook, two great young scorers in the league, blocked both of them. Mario Chambers. He had to be Greg Popovich's favorite player to coach. Definitely had to. 2,500 career blocks. Jeez, dude. That looked like it was freaking recorded on a potato. His hook shot was deadly over Kevin Love. This is when Kevin Love was in his prime. Right over him. Ooh, shooting. I never got to witness him as a young player. I really only witnessed him for like his last 4 years in the NBA. But I did my research. I watched a lot of videos on him. He coaches now for the Spurs. He has dreads. Is that a three? No. Over Dirk. Why I don't say Dirk is my favorite player of all time? Oh, I'm sorry. Why Dirk isn't the best power forward of all time is because he just wasn't as successful as Tim Duncan. You know, Tim Duncan has 5 championships. Dirk has 1, even though Dirk did beat LeBron James by himself. But I don't know. I just feel like Dirk was more successful. I'm sorry. Tim Duncan was more successful. And then you have Kevin Garnett, which I think Tim Duncan is just way overall better than him at all things. Who else is there? Charles Barkley. Yeah. Tim Duncan, probably the greatest power forward of all time. So I hope you guys liked my second reaction video. I have a good time making them, but they're just hard to come up with ideas to actually react to, but they're fun. So if you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like. I'm out, guys. Peace.